What's up, everybody? Shane DeMeo for the Staten Island Advance here, and welcome back to another episode of Rage Bait, where we give the loudest voices on Staten Island a platform, and I try my best to push their buttons. It's the biggest personalities, the biggest opinions, and me giving them a hard time in between, all in the name of good fun. Check out this next episode.
Enough is enough. You got the Bronx. What the hell's going on over there? I don't hear anything. It's about the
Bronx. I don't know what's going on in the Bronx. It's a good point.
If the Bronx didn't have Yankee Stadium, no one's going there. Honestly, I'm not on blood pressure medication, but I just got my blood results back from last month's test, and I have high cholesterol at 27.
Jesus Lord, dude.
Yeah, it's bad. Honestly, people, they're like surprised when they meet us, and we're like these humble, like down to earth guys. It's cool because you put a character on, and a lot for the longest time, people didn't know it was a character. So they meet you, and they're like, oh, what the, like they're very confused. But you got to have it from both sides, because if we talk like that all the time, we'd have some health issues.
I would just say, like, you're lucky it's not Thanksgiving season, or I would throw you in the back of a pickup bed truck and have you for turkey dinner.
We've got the best twins in Staten Island history on this show. Ask them. They'll tell you. Yeah, they'll say, well, I know you guys will say it yourselves. I know. Some of the most popular twins, of course. We got Nikki and JoJo here, the Scarlotta Twins on social media. We're going to get into some really cool topics. What makes them true Staten Islanders? What makes them really big personalities on social media? And maybe some tips and tricks on how I can get there, guys. You know, because I'm trying to build my brand. You know what I mean? So first off, thank you for joining me today, fellas.
Thanks for the nice introduction.
Shane, that was an iconic intro right there.
You liked it? Was it a good intro?
Very good
Appreciate
intro.
that.
Some people say the intro is the nicest thing I say during the show.
Yeah,
Sometimes we'll poke a little bit more
Here we
later.
go, then.
We're in for a rough show, I guess.
Well, this is what I practice, all right? I practice trying to get the attitude right to match your level of energy, guys, because we know you guys know how to pull out a rant on social media.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
true.
What does it take to get that rant going? Like,
To be honest, it took a lot of raising the blood pressure over the years.
Has it?
And as we get a little bit older, we try to do less of like the, you know what I mean?
It definitely took a toll.
Yeah. Oh my God. Many times we almost passed out mid rant. But
so it's blood pressure medication. Are you on anything?
No,
like that?
honestly, I'm not on blood pressure medication, but I just got my blood results back from last month's test, and I have high cholesterol at 27.
Jesus Lord, dude.
yeah, it's bad.
Is it the Italian food? Is it the stuff
gotta
your
be.
dad's making you every single day?
It's gotta be. But you know what's crazy, bro? I try to eat clean throughout the week, but I guess it's just a combination of everything. I don't really know. But when he said high cholesterol, you got to get your blood tested again in 2 months, I said, Jesus Christ, doc.
Well,
Well, young for that.
You guys go on some rants like you might be 50-plus-year-old Italian men, right? But what are the ages here? You guys are twins, obviously, right? How old are you boys?
We're 27, and it's crazy, Shane. We hear that all the time. People are like, you're only 27? I feel like the vibe you give off is like 45 or 35. I'm like, whoa.
Let's just jump into it real quick. What were you guys doing before you blew up? And you know, from point A to point B as fast as you could. Let's see it.
So, bro, went from Wall Street trying to fund a music career at 18 years old. Failed basically by 20. Went into the union, and then 2.5 years in the union, quit, went full-time because we couldn't seize the opportunity as much as we'd like to. And we've been doing this like now 2.5 years.
It's going to be $19.
$19 What's it, inflation, or you're just a jerk? Huh? Are you nuts?
One video blew up in Seattle, and it kind of showed me like the power of social media, because like we were in the union at the time. I couldn't get off of work. They flew me out to a playoff game for the Mariners for like 3 days. The whole city was like behind me. I was like, this is crazy, off of like one TikTok video. And I was like, we both kind of really started taking it serious, but we were on different schedules in the union. And, you know, through 1 to 2 years of like hard work and dedication, we set ourselves up where we could start doing it full time. And it's been like that ever since, for 2.5, 3 years almost.
That's amazing. Obviously, you guys had great success. Congratulations to both of you.
Thank you, man.
I'm going to say something that I'm sure a lot of people say. I've heard it because it's been said to me. I'm be interviewing you guys right now, and they'll say, who are these two guys? These aren't the two guys I hear on social media. These guys sound like young, respectful gentlemen.
Yeah.
And I hear some JOs maybe screaming all the time on TikTok and Instagram. How does that? Do you get that a lot?
Yeah, honestly, people, they're like surprised when they meet us, and we're like these humble, like down to earth guys. It's cool because you put a character on, and a lot for the longest time, people didn't know it was a character. So they meet you, and they're like, oh, what the, like they're very confused. But you got to have it from both sides, because if we talk like that all the time, A, we'd have some health issues.
Yeah.
B, you know,
as mentioned, yes. That's right.
we wouldn't be able to seize as many opportunities, and you just come across the wrong way, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Very stereotypical.
And you know, it's simply like there's layers to our personality. You know, when we put the camera on and say a few things, sometimes we amp it up, but that's not who we are at the core. You know, we're down to earth, humble people who tend to get a little bit rage baited in certain scenarios. Or
well, you
the
guys
case
have
is.
come to the right show.
yeah.
And this is a segue, my men, right into the first topic we want to do here. Character or person? That's what we're getting into right now. I'm going to pull out a couple local topics going on here on Staten Island. Sometimes flavor of the week. Sometimes it's evergreen. And let's see what the real men or the cameramen would say to this issue. Okay,
nice, I like it.
We heard about something, maybe 15-mile-per-hour speed limits coming to Staten Island.
That.
Did you see that?
I did see that.
Well, let me ask the guys that are here on the podcast, the real guys.
Yeah.
What's your 10-second reaction as a normal fella to that?
It was already 25, right? They had the speed cameras. They were supposed to be in school zones only. Now there's a speed camera on every corner in Staten Island. Highland Boulevard takes you an hour to get down Highland. Now if you reduce the speed from 25 to 30 to 15, it's going to make traffic even worse than it is.
At that point, I'm just getting like an electric bike, and I'm going to trade my car back in. There's literally no point.
Not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Get a horse.
This is a fair measured take. If you had to record a video about this, my man over here, and you had to go in a little aggressive, what does that sound like?
Like, I just feel like the state of New York has just become a cesspool of taking the citizens' money. Like, they're charging us for everything. We're not getting nothing. The quality of life diminished. And what do we get other than the high blood pressure and the cholesterol? What do I got? I got nothing.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Again, if you guys just tuned in right now, we're here with the Scarlotta Twins. We're having a podcast here. We're talking about, again, their rise in social media and fame to being really notable here on Staten Island, and their blood pressure, which the doctors have warned them they should really keep the volume down a little bit. Maybe not stress the veins so much.
It's hard.
Get them so red here,
pulsated, forehead throbbing.
Let's start off, and I'm sure you've done a ton of videos about these different things on Staten Island because I've seen a bunch of your work. Let's start off with this next one here real quick. In character, we're going on a rant. We want these things going. Turkey crosses the road on Staten Island in front of your car. What are you saying to that bird?
You got some set of balls. That's what I'm saying to that bird. The bird, they're aggressive, those things, too, by the way. They attack cars. They attack people. I'm going to have to hit it with the side mirror.
You might hit it with the side mirror. That's what we want. That's the energy we want. You're making a video about it.
I would just say, like, you're lucky it's not Thanksgiving season, or I would throw you in the back of a pickup bed truck and have you for turkey dinner. You know what I mean?
Good old Newport seasoned turkey.
Yeah, oh my God. Could you imagine? No, they probably don't taste good. Not like a Kirkland bird or a Shady Brook.
No shot in hell.
But you know what it is? Dude, then they stay in the middle of the street, and you can't, like, you just beep, and they just take their time.
Yeah.
Like, they're on their own type of time. Like, people got to get to work. What are you doing?
I swear to God, I was on Victory Boulevard going to get a massage, and I was late by 10 minutes because I was like, what the hell? Nobody's moving. There was a turkey attacking like the front tire of this guy's car, and it wouldn't stop for 5-10 minutes. I was like, you got to be kidding. Someone's got to put this thing down.
I never, obviously they're birds so they could fly, but I never really seen a turkey fly in action. We were filming with our buddy Tony, and across the street from his neighbor's house, a turkey went from like the mailbox, it flew to the top of the roof, and on the other top, I'm like, I never seen a turkey get air.
Oh,
like
man,
Michael Jordan, like that.
They live up in the trees sometimes above the
I
car.
didn't really realize they could fly like that. It was insane.
It's low-key even scarier because you get an aggressive one. You can't outrun the damn thing.
No.
Yeah, imagine it just flies and just drops on your head.
You don't want that happening. No, for sure. All right, last one for you boys, real quick. Give me your best rant on this. Someone goes to you and they say Staten Island's not part of New York City.
Ooh.
Forgotten borough. You guys don't exist. You're not real. Leave New York City. What do you say to them?
I'd say at least we got parking. At least we got some bigger houses. We got some suburbs in Staten Island, and it's not as ran down as the other boroughs in New York, in my opinion. You know,
I'm over it too. Like, I'm over the Staten Island being the forgotten borough. There's so much talent. There's so much coming out of Staten Island, and people I think it's that they're used to like shaming it at this point. Enough.
Yeah.
Enough is enough. You got the Bronx. What the hell's going on over there? I don't hear anything. It's about the forgotten borough.
I don't know what's going on in the Bronx. It's a good point.
Dude, if the Bronx didn't have Yankee Stadium, no one's going there. And why would you go to the Bronx? Like, why are you going to the Bronx?
Pretty good. These guys are ready to go.
I mean, Staten Island, man, we got some of the best food in the world. I'm never leaving Staten Island for Italian food unless it's Bellato's. Yeah. And other than people, they love to disrespect it for no reason.
I guess because it's like the only borough separated by like a body of water. People are like, oh, it's not a real borough.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like, get off your high horse if you live in Queens or the Bronx.
I want to know about each of you, how you would view the other one, right? Almost maybe like a point or a show of hands here. Which twin does it better? That's what we want to know here. For this next, which twin does it, or worse, depending on the question.
Nice.
Here's the first one we want to know. Now, this is maybe a stupid question. Maybe it's a great question. I don't know. I'd like to turn you guys against each other. Who's the better looking twin here?
Ooh.
That's a tough one, Shane. You know,
we're both getting gray hairs, getting slightly chubbier in the face, so it's not looking too good for either of us.
The lines are starting to come in.
You're getting the wrinkles. I'm noticing the grays too, man. I'm not happy about it. I'm not gonna happy about
Hey, salt and pepper's in.
Salt pepper's in.
Salt
That's
pepper's
right.
in.
Right.
We're kind of like on a similar trajectory with the aging, so you know what I mean.
Unless one of us really goes bald out of like left field.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's real bad.
So we'll call it a tie for this one. So
yeah.
we're both beautiful and graying at the same time.
And not gracefully aging.
Okay, not gracefully aging.
Aging like milk.
Off camera, who's getting the most laughs?
Oof.
Off the camera. I don't know. that's tough.
I don't know. Maybe my brother.
Is he the one that started doing the videos? Is that maybe defer to the elder of
Yeah,
the...
I could maybe give him. Yeah, he could do that.
I appreciate the nod, by the way.
That's very nice.
I think
You
we
know?
got a little similar, different personalities. I'm a little more like outgoing, but as we got deeper into this, it's kind of got similar.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Kind of like funnier in different ways and stuff.
Sure, you guys got your own
similar
different-
sense of humor, but then different things here and there.
We want to know who complains the most off camera.
I tell you what, we both got our fair shares of complaints.
Yeah. I mean, you made
Definitely.
videos about it pretty much
Yeah,
all the time.
We both
too.
complain a lot.
Off camera, who's really grumpy?
Maybe him.
I got probably a little more grumpy
more
to me a little
grumpy,
bit. Yeah. But low-key, I used to be a lot more grumpy. I'm kind of like settling down as I get older.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
You're working in the opposite direction.
I'm
People
trying.
usually get grumpier the older they get.
Honestly, that's kind of been happening to me. I used to be more easygoing, and now I'm kind of getting like more.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to be more zen in my older ages. You know what I mean?
It's good. Well, we can't have you popping blood vessels on videos, guys. We don't want to see that. Here we go. Now let's get into it. Who is feeling the celebrity the most off camera? Who's the most stuck-up snob off of camera? Who thinks they're the, you know what?
Oh, yeah. You know what? I'll be honest with you, Shane, bro. Luckily, we don't have that problem. Luckily,
Yeah.
like, we're very big in, like, the grounding process and being humble, because the second you let that stuff kind of get to your head, you kind of lose yourself. You become, like, superficial and, like, not relatable.
And we've seen a lot of people who like do social media and like say they had a good year and then they change as a person like this, and it's not sustainable. And you don't come across as a good guy doing that.
Right.
I feel like people will start seeing that and they will root for you as much as they would have.
For sure.
Because now you're showing your true colors. Oh, I got a couple of followers. That's going to get to my head, and now I'm not going to be a good person.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just a follower account on an app at the end of the day. It shouldn't change who you are, like, morally at the core.
Why don't we name some names? Go ahead, name some names. Why not, guys? Just name some names. We'll call them out right now. It's live right on the podcast.
I know that's a good idea, but, not really good for us.
Yeah.
Who is most likely to commit a crime of you two? Now, it's hypothetical.
Probably me.
That's you committing the crime?
Yeah.
What crime is he committing? Call him out right now. It's all
Maybe
right.
assault on a Staten Island driver on the freeway.
Yeah. My road rage at my older age has gotten worse.
That's what you...
And I think it's because people forgot how to drive in Staten Island.
Yeah.
Everybody like just looks around.
Yeah, it's
And
good,
they forget to press the gas.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah. we are known for the traffic here. It does
Yeah.
build up a little bit. With that being said, I guess if he's the one committing the crime, is he most likely to frame you for the crime? Do you think that would happen?
Ooh, frame me? Nah, I think we both got a loyalty aspect. Like if he'd take it on the chin, I would take it on the chin.
If I do something, I gotta go down.
You got to go down for it?
I'll go down with the ship.
You think people will be able to tell the difference? Like, you go to court,
good
it's for
point.
you. Do you think
Honestly,
you can get away with it?
Other than the tattoos, yeah. You know?
Well, from an old from an old
He saved the F with another F. That was good.
from an old we did a 5th grade science project on identical twins, and the fingerprints are different. by the
okay,
way.
okay.
I would assume so with different people.
Yeah,
but, you
sure.
know,
I guess we looked into this at a young age,
It's
just
early
in case.
investigation.
You know?
It's destined.
All right, good. That's what we like to hear.
Turn got the garlic going. What is he doing? What are you doing? Come on, get the garlic going. Come on. I want to eat the clip soup
You said I
tonight.
had a minute. I just had a little lamb.
Come on, you want to break already? Come on, get over there.
You said I had a minute.
Come on, get the garlic going.
Your dad has been big in your not only just videos, but you can tell in the family atmosphere. What's he meant to you, whether it's obviously off camera, but on camera, and supporting that vision for where you guys are today?
It's amazing, bro. We learn a lot from my father. You know what I mean? Like, I think my dad in another life could have been a great actor. You know what I mean? He has like all the natural
You
chops.
never know.
You never know. It's not too late. And like the comedic stuff, like we get a lot of that personality from my dad without really knowing, and then like kind of seeing him do it on camera, it helps you realize, wow, look where I got it from. Look at this. This is amazing. You
For
know?
sure.
Man, and we're like just simply lucky and blessed to have two like loving parents raise us the right way, coming from middle class workers. Like my dad worked for the city, worked 2-3 jobs his whole life. My mom's still working, so at a young age they really installed like that work ethic in us and showed us the value of $1. Got our first job at like 11 years old for $5 an hour, sweeping up at the barbershop up the street from my house.
Yeah, shout out
and since then,
Techniques.
shout out Techniques. And since then, just kind of been hustling ever since.
Yeah.
That's really.
Are you guys ever planning on leaving Staten Island? You guys are local guys. You're always proud of it. You're humble
I know,
about it. But
it's
is this
tough,
something
Shane.
where you
I'll be
expand
honest
and
with
get
you,
off? Because I'm in Jersey now. I'm not gonna
You're in
lie.
Jersey? Oh,
I
nice.
mean, listen, I'm the SI Live Facebook guy, but I'm in
Hey.
Jersey now.
Where
so
in Jersey? Okay,
I'm in Old Bridge.
Oh, you're right over
Nice.
the bridge.
It's 30 minutes
Yeah,
away.
yeah,
It's
it's
not
not
tough.
bad,
I'm
bro.
still here all the time.
I'll tell you what, man. With the prices of everything in Staten Island
Tough.
and just New York in general, I don't know what they want our generation to do. You know what I mean? Like, I would love to stay here. Our whole lives are here. It's all we know. But it's not really becoming increasingly affordable to stay here forever. Like, I want to eventually be somewhere where I could be 20 minutes from a beach and actually go in the water.
That sounds nice.
Unlike Staten Island.
It's not happening on Staten Island.
He's got no hustle no more. You know?
I just wrecked everybody in the generation. This doomed generation.
I was just going to say, what is your advice to this young generation? How do they get back on track,
I would
fellas?
say put the phones down.
touch a little grass.
Read, listen to your parents, bring back respect, and I just feel like, in my opinion, like, it's horrible to be a teacher today. I feel for all the high school teachers who got to deal with these 16, 17-year-old kids who think they're drill rappers and have no respect.
Yeah.
You know, you got to listen to your elders. You got to take life gracefully. And like, when we were in high school, bro, we were having fun, but we were also working 2-3 jobs.
These kids today, bro, like with the social media, the state of the world, everything constantly thrown in their face, I feel low-key bad for them because it's like you can't even think
It's
to
too
yourself.
much. A little
You
overbearing
can't even
information,
enjoy
yeah.
yourself.
And then you
like-
got these kids who became socially like awkward because a lot of them transitioned from middle school to high school during the heat of the pandemic and whatnot.
That's tough, yeah.
So they lost a lot of years.
I'm going to give you a topic, all right? And I want you to go off on me on this one.
All
You guys
right.
have free reign here, all right?
Nice.
You pick up the Staten Island Advance. Article written by Shane DeMille. Well, I wrote a nice one about you guys.
You did.
Listen,
I
it's
appreciate
very
it.
nice
That was a
article.
nice article, right?
Thank you.
Say I wrote a bad one about you guys, right? Local twins, fake Staten Islanders, disgrace our youth with rants on stereotypical Staten Island Italians. What do you say about that writer, Shane DeMille, who wrote that article?
I say, you know what? That sounds like every other hater that I've ever met. You know what I mean? Hating on somebody for trying to do something. Thankfully, you didn't really write the article.
Pretend I did. Go ahead. What did you say about me? Go ahead.
I'd say, you don't know what the hell you're talking about. Okay, Shane? That's what I would say.
That's good. That's a good start. Go ahead, lay it on me. Go ahead, good.
I would just say, man, we're saying what a lot of people are feeling, but we have the set of balls to really put it out there.
There we go.
You know what I mean?
There we go.
And a lot of people like to hate from the outside looking in, but if you're going to hate from the bleachers, you never should be on the field.
There you
Hey,
go.
there he
Look
goes.
at this.
That was nice.
He's got bars out here.
bars
Man. That's
over here.
good.
Should be a therapist.
To anyone that is out there that is trying to create social media content, trying to get their name out there, it's something that they enjoy doing. How do they not reply to those comments? How do they not let the hate get in? How do they stay
You know what it is,
positive?
man? When you're building something worth sustainability and you're building a brand that's going to be big, it's just going to come with the territory. Like they always say, if you don't got no haters, you're not popping. You got to have thick skin, tunnel vision, and be like, okay, it comes with this. But for the 10 bad comments, I probably get 80 to 90 positive ones. So focus on the good, not the bad.
Yeah.
You know, because it's very easy to focus on the one person, then you respond to them. And then guess what? If you respond to them and the person reports your comment, now your page might get reported and deactivated.
Yeah.
Just because you were in the heat of the moment, you couldn't take something on the chin.
That's
or just
behind the
let it
scenes
go.
knowledge you're dropping right
Yeah,
there.
man.
Yeah, be
I would say
careful.
don't even read them. Like, if you see them, like, I barely read the comments, man. I'll be honest with you. The
Yeah.
hell's the point of reading that? A
Yeah.
lot of we're lucky to have that dynamic, like 80 positive, 20 negative. Other people, you got like 90 negative, 10% positive.
Yeah.
But especially, I think a lot of that's due to the state of the internet today. It's became so oversaturated because people realize like the limitless earning potential and where it could get you. Like when we started, it was like a unique thing. Not everybody was making videos. It was like, oh, this is cool. You know, this is a fun topic. Now everyone's like, well, look what they're doing. Look what they're doing.
Yeah.
I can do that. It oversaturates it. And I think people on the internet kind of like see through it at this point.
Yeah.
You know, they're like, man, this is too much with everybody and their mother doing something.
Yeah, man, and even like piggybacking off of what he said, we've been lucky where we have overwhelming area of positive comments to the negative.
Sure.
But even recently, we started getting more negative ones, and I'm realizing I think it's literally because of the state of everybody today. Everybody just doesn't want to cheer for people as much. They'd rather be miserable, which is sad. It's just the state of the world today. Everybody just wants to complain, but they don't want to get up and do what they're supposed to do.
For sure.
You know?
Yeah, no, it's the way it is. I mean, look, we have a good buddy of ours, Pete from Panini Grill, we had on this thing, and he likes to call people bananas in the comment section if they say something he doesn't like. So.
It's my Uncle Tony used to call us, who do you, banana?
Yeah,
Very
it's a clean response,
You
but
know what
yeah.
it is, man. You can't please everybody, and we know Pete. I don't know what generation he is. I'm pretty sure he's like first or second generation. His family really came from Italy,
For sure, yeah.
But you're gonna have the people who are fake Italian, blah 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 blah. But it's like the guy's just cooking good food and having a good time.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah.
Leave him alone, like. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
leave him alone's a good answer right there.
And
yeah.
if you can't do what he's doing and cook delicious dishes, why are you hating on him?
This is what
And
we're
you always
talking
see when
Yeah.
I guarantee you, 99% of the time, somebody who's hating on you, you click their profile, it's got no admin, they have
the no
one
picture
follower
or whatever, yeah.
It's like embarrassing. It's like going back to grade school. It's like those people who aren't doing as much as you're doing. They're just trying to knock you.
And
off
they always
your-
got something to say.
They always got something to say, but they're not doing anything. anything.
Yeah,
like at all.
No, just literally created to hate, essentially.
And you know the old Mike Tyson thing, the Mike Tyson quote is the internet made people too comfortable with it saying stuff and not getting punched in the face for it.
It's 100% true.
You know?
Which I feel that's gonna negatively affect the younger generation because they're gonna get
Well,
so
you see
used
it.
to it.
You see it now. Like we're going back to what I was saying. I'm like, imagine being a teacher today, and in the last 5 to 10 years, how disrespectful these kids got.
Unreal.
So you guys are pro whooping the kids in this
Yeah.
story.
Give 'em a
pro
little one on a
whooping.
behind every once in a while.
You gotta catch a beating every here and there if it's gonna discipline you.
That is true. That'll keep you in line once in a
And
while.
I tell you what, Shane, we were even speaking about it. I think which is more toxic than not even the influencers, the streamers are like looking at these kids, man. They just doing anything rage bait, like being disrespectful to people
Just for views.
for
Yeah,
views
yeah.
and clicks. And then you got this other kid with clavicular.
Yeah.
He's like doing this thing called looks maxing. He like cracked himself in the face with a hammer to like looks max. Like what the hell?
So
are
they
these
trying to
kids?
be
What are you-
Patrick Bateman.
What are you smoking meth? like literally. Literally, it's literally like
It's a little much. It's
like
a little much.
these kids. I don't know. Their heads are in a crazy.
That's what it
place,
comes
man.
down to. It's like now, okay, instead of going out, now they have to stream everything. And what happens when they stream stuff? They're willing to say or do whatever for the streams views to go up.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
that
yeah.
leads to disrespecting people on the internet, people in real life who could just be sitting eating dinner with their wife. They get a camera thrown in their face and rage baited into something. Like,
Yeah. It's almost anything for the views now versus
Yeah.
do what you love and hopefully you get views from it. you
Yeah,
know?
to me, it's like the equivalent of selling your soul. You're willing to do whatever it takes to get the views, rather than do it in like a just, fair, and honorable way.
Yeah.
you know, or build something worth sustaining.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean?
Well, listen, you guys have built it, obviously, what you built today, just from really having your own perspective on things. Kind of, I think you said even that in an article that we did for the interview, adopting kind of your father or your uncle, your
Yeah.
relatives, and that old school kind of
Oh, yeah.
personality of roasting a little bit on some other people.
That's how it started. I swear to God. Just
Yeah.
literally doing what we heard done to us and doing it on camera.
Again, this is Shane DeMayo for the Staten Island Advance Rage Bait. Scarlotta Twins here. We spent some great time together going over everything. I want to make sure we don't leave without you guys plugging some stuff. Where can anyone find you if they haven't already heard you? Where can they
Yes.
find you and what's going on with this podcast?
Yeah, so at Nikki Scarlotta, at Jojo Scarlotta, at Scarlotta Twins, our twin page, at Joe Scarlotta Sr., our father's page.
course.
And our podcast is called The Syfe Podcast. It's been up for about 2.5 months now, out on all platforms. You guys should check it out. It's awesome stuff.
Yeah, you can even go to thesype.com, thecyph.com. You could find all the links there too.
Guys, thank you so much for coming on.
for
I
having me.
really
Thanks, brother.
appreciate it. Anytime you guys want to stop by and love to stop by. anything
I
you
love
guys
this
do.
nice building, yeah.
Love the
You
building.
like the building?
If they got any other little small offices, send them my way. We'd like to talk numbers.
Yeah,
we're
hook
actually
up,
looking.
so-
We're actually looking for an office just to hang out.
Just
and
come
stuff.
stay here. Just hang out with
Why
me.
not? You got a coffee machine?
Go around the office. Someone annoys me. I send you guys out
send us in
there.
there.
You straighten them out the right way.
Hi everybody, this is Lisa Wong, one of the producers for Rage Bait. Thank you so much for tuning in to this episode. Special shout out to the rest of our team, Shane DeMayo, one of our other producers, and our technical director is Sydney Maldonado. New episodes drop every week, so be sure to subscribe on YouTube and Apple Podcasts. See you next week.